what we're going to do tonight is we are going to work on prepping some really good content and posts for this week so that we are setting ourselves up for success. And sometimes we struggle like getting in the rut of kind of the same ideas in our head of what to share about. So we're going to prompt you with 3 different things, and then we're going to take 10 minutes for each post to throw out as many ideas onto paper as you can in that time. And then of course, if you don't finish up, you can always come back to them later and tweak it and continue working on those. But we'll take 10 minutes per prompt and get some good stuff going for social media this week, okay? So the first one we're gonna work on is, I never thought I'd overcome blank, but I did. Okay, and you can let your minds go anywhere with these. However, as you think about your own audience, think about who you're speaking to and what they might need to hear through this post, okay? So we're just gonna mute ourselves. I'm gonna set the timer for 10 minutes. You guys should absolutely feel free to rock out to music, whatever you do to get yourself in your creative space. And then when the 10 minutes is up, we will come back in here with our second prompt, okay? So I never thought I'd overcome blank, but I did.
And one other thing with this, maybe you aren't going to spend your 10 minutes writing down one post. Maybe you spend your 10 minutes writing a list of what would fill in that blank, because then you have a whole list of ideas. And just to spark people's brains, if they're maybe getting a little bit stumped on this, if you do have something that you're writing about that you have overcome, if you could just type in the comments and then we can read through them in a minute. Just think of some things that you personally have overcome. All right, so it's been about 10 minutes, but I just wanted to read some of these things that people are saying that they've overcome. We have IVF, sexual abuse, feeling like I never fit in, feeling comfortable in my own skin, anxiety, self-doubt, emotional battles with food, body insecurities, sugar addiction, all in or all out dieting. Amazing topics that are going to resonate with so many people. And because we all have personal experience with these, it's just going to come natural when we're writing. You just got to word vomit, get it all out there, and then clean it up, get it into paragraph form, but just word vomit first, because that's going to get your truest feelings out there. Oh, my connection isn't great. Let me close some windows. Hopefully this helps. Okay. I won't talk very much since my connection is not good. Our next prompt is, all right, so this is the topic, but I think we can word it in a way that's a little bit more scroll stopping. The prompt is, one goal that I have this year is blank, and one thing that I'm going to do to make it happen. So one thing that's really vulnerable is sharing a goal that you have, because you're putting it out there. You're saying, I want to, and be really specific, I want to build a new house, have a private kitchen, and talk about it. Because when it does happen, all of your followers are going to be like, oh my gosh, she's been talking about that forever. Like, they'll know that this is on your vision board. So think about what that goal is that you're willing to share, and then what you're going to do to make it happen. And share some of yours in the chat too.
All right, you guys, you ready for one more? I love this idea to share these in the chats because this is really great. I hope you guys are jotting these down for notes because it might not have been like your first thought, but if it's something that you also relate to or also have a goal of or have also struggled with or overcome, make note of these things because you can, over time, spacing these out, you can use these same ideas for yourself. Okay, so the last one is I used to think blank was good for me. And then I started following a super simple plan and I learned blank. Okay, let's pause and we'll go back through here and just I'll read the chat if anybody can't see it or for anybody watching the recording later. So some of these ones that we said, a goal that you have and how you're going to make it happen, move to a warmer state, build a smaller house, take at least 2 weekend trips on a plane every year, get in the best shape of my life before babies, become debt free, pay off our mortgage, earn the Success Club trip, have hire a cleaning lady. Yes, that'd be amazing. Spoil my coaches with retreats. Work out in the morning consistently, meal prep consistently and stick to the plan, travel multiple times every year, build a dream house, stay at home, be a stay-at-home mom, get in the best shape of my life before babies, have my lifestyle in order, be debt-free, earn trips through my new sweet job, go part-time at my corporate job, then be a stay-at-home dog mom, live in Cabo a few months out of the year, and have time freedom. You guys, these are amazing. I love these. Okay, so the last one, I will repeat it for you, and then we'll dive in for 10 more minutes. I used to think what was good for me, and then I started following a super simple plan, and I learned what. Thank you, Andrea. She just typed it in there for you guys. All right, share with us as you get your thoughts rolling. All right, I'm going to read these to everybody so that we have these saved. Okay, yeah, these are so good, you guys. Okay, I used to think what was good for me, then I started a super simple plan and I learned. I used to think anything that said fat-free, sugar-free, low-fat, etc. was good for me, and then I realized it was all nonsense. Salads were the only way to lose weight. I used to think zoning out to reality TV was good for me, and then I learned I was wasting my life away. I used to think that doing excessive amounts of cardio was going to burn all the fat away. I learned the hard way when I never saw the results I was looking for. Self-help books and personal development were for people with serious problems. I used to think my mind didn't need to be worked out with positivity. You had to work out for at least an hour or the only place to get fit was at all amazing. I literally just took notes of so many of these in my notebook here because anybody wants to add. We aren't going to keep you all night. We wanted to just kind of spark some creativity in everybody this evening and get you all set up well for this week with content. Does anybody have anything that they want to add, questions, anything before we sign off? Did you just pick these prompts or do you search for prompts? No, we just picked them. We just picked them. It's if you're struggling with things to write about, think about what you want to go back to where you were at the very beginning and what things that you struggled with, what things you may have been searching for answers for, things you maybe used to believe. These are all things that kind of spark ideas when we were thinking of prompts and stuff. And when we think of our own prompts, we go back to the very beginning and it helps us relate to the people we're trying to speak to. Things girls type into Google. Yeah, that's right. Answers people might be looking for. So good. All right, you guys. Well, that's all we've got. Thanks for signing on with us tonight. Hope you guys all have an awesome night. Also, you guys, I just wanted to mention that tomorrow there is an awesome National Wake Up Call. I don't know if you guys saw that. I don't remember the lady's name, but it's going to be one that you're going to want to catch. So if you can't get on live at 10, make sure to catch the recording of the National Wake Up Call. Okay? Talk to you guys later. Good night.